A strong woman does not blame the world for her circumstances. She doesn't wait for someone to rescue her or make things easier. She understands that life is difficult, that challenges are inevitable, but she refuses to be a victim. She takes responsibility for her actions, her decisions, and her future. It is easy to fall into the trap of excuses, to say, I wasn't given the same opportunities, or I don't have the resources others have. But a strong woman doesn't waste time on what she lacks. She focuses on what she can control, on what she can do, and she moves forward with purpose. She does not seek validation from others to feel worthy. She understands that real confidence is built from taking action, from showing up for herself every single day. She knows that failure is part of growth, and instead of making excuses, she learns from every mistake. She does not let self-doubt paralyze her. She acknowledges it, but she acts despite it. She understands that no one is coming to save her. Her success, her happiness, her fulfillment are all in her hands, and that is exactly what gives her power. Strong women are not fragile. They do not crumble when things get hard. They do not shy away from responsibility or avoid difficult conversations. They are willing to step into discomfort because they know that growth is only possible when you face what you fear. They don't waste energy blaming their circumstances or the people around them. Instead, they ask, what can I do about this? How can I improve? How can I move forward? And in doing so, they rise above their circumstances. She does not allow external circumstances to dictate her inner world. When she faces setbacks, she does not spiral into self-pity. She acknowledges the difficulty, but she does not let it define her. She takes ownership of her reactions, of her thoughts, and of her actions. This is what sets her apart. This is what makes her strong. A strong woman also understands that taking responsibility does not mean doing everything alone. It means recognizing when to ask for help, when to delegate, and when to stand firm on her own 2 feet. She is not afraid of independence, but she also does not reject support. She chooses wisely whom she allows into her life, knowing that the people she surrounds herself with will either lift her up or pull her down. She does not wait for permission to chase her dreams, and she does not apologize for wanting more from life. She understands that if she wants to build a meaningful, successful life, she must be disciplined. She must be intentional about her time, her energy, and her focus. She does not allow distractions to consume her. She does not let fear of failure hold her back. She moves forward with clarity and determination, knowing that every step she takes is shaping her future. She does not indulge in self-doubt for too long. She understands that everyone has moments of insecurity, moments where they question their worth, but she refuses to let those moments define her. She replaces doubt with action, fear with courage. She moves forward even when the path is unclear. She trusts in her ability to figure things out along the way. A strong woman does not seek perfection. She does not wait until she feels completely ready to take action. She knows that waiting for the perfect time is just another form of procrastination. Instead, she starts where she is, with what she has, and she builds from there. She understands that strength is not about having everything figured out. It's about the willingness to keep going even when things are uncertain. She refuses to shrink herself to make others comfortable. She speaks up when necessary, but she also knows when to listen. She is not reckless with her words, but she is also not afraid to voice her opinions. She values wisdom over impulse, patience over temporary gratification. She knows that true strength is not about dominance, but about self-mastery. She understands that the strongest people are those who have control over themselves, over their emotions, over their actions. A strong woman does not let society define her worth. She does not conform to expectations that do not align with her values. She stands firm in her beliefs, but she is also open to growth. She is willing to challenge herself, to question her own assumptions, and to evolve as a person. She understands that real strength is not stubbornness. It is the ability to adapt, to learn, and to become better. She does not measure her success by external validation. She knows that real success is about becoming the best version of herself. It is about building a life of meaning, of purpose, of impact. She does not settle for mediocrity, and she does not allow fear to dictate her decisions. She moves with intention, with confidence, with a sense of purpose that cannot be shaken. A strong woman does not fear challenges. She embraces them. She understands that growth is only possible through struggle. She doesn't run from obstacles or seek an easy way out. Instead, she leans into discomfort because she knows that every challenge she faces is shaping her into a stronger, wiser version of herself. She does not complain about difficulties. She welcomes them as opportunities to rise, to push her limits, to prove to herself what she is truly capable of. She understands that strength is not just about physical toughness or external success. It's about resilience, about the ability to keep going when everything inside her wants to give up. She doesn't let fear dictate her actions. Fear is natural, doubt is normal, but she refuses to be controlled by them. When she feels fear creeping in, she acknowledges it, but she does not let it stop her. She moves forward anyway. She knows that fear is just an illusion designed to keep her in her comfort zone, and she refuses to be trapped by it. She holds herself to high standards, not because she wants to impress others, but because she respects herself. She refuses to lower her expectations just to fit in. She understands that her potential is limitless and she will not settle for mediocrity. She is not afraid to demand more from herself, to push herself beyond what she thought was possible. She does not allow herself to be complacent because she knows that complacency is the enemy of growth. A strong woman is disciplined. She understands that success, happiness, and fulfillment do not come from motivation alone. Motivation fades, emotions change, but discipline is what keeps her on track. She shows up even when she doesn't feel like it. She puts in the work even when she is tired, when she is discouraged, when no one is watching. She doesn't rely on external validation to keep her going. She is driven by her own commitment to herself. She does not waste time on meaningless distractions. She guards her focus, her energy, and her time fiercely. She knows that what she feeds her mind will determine the direction of her life, so she is intentional about what she consumes. She chooses to surround herself with people who inspire her, with books that challenge her, with experiences that push her to grow. She does not allow negativity, gossip, or drama to consume her thoughts. She focuses on what truly matters, on becoming the best version of herself. A strong woman is not afraid to walk alone. She does not compromise her values just to fit in. She does not change herself to seek approval. She understands that not everyone will understand her journey, and that's okay. She is not afraid of solitude because she knows that true strength comes from within. She does not depend on others to make her feel complete. She is whole on her own. She knows that success is not just about personal achievement, it's about impact. She lifts others up, encourages them, and inspires them to step into their own strength. She does not see other women as competition, she sees them as allies. She celebrates their success, knowing that there is enough room for everyone to win. She does not tear others down to feel superior. She leads with kindness, with confidence, with wisdom. A strong woman does not allow setbacks to break her. She knows that failure is a part of the process, and she does not take it as a sign to stop. When she falls, she gets back up. When she is rejected, she keeps going. She does not let a single failure define her worth. She learns from it, adapts, and moves forward. She understands that the road to success is never a straight path, but she is willing to navigate every twist and turn to reach her destination. She takes care of her mind, her body, and her spirit. She does not neglect herself in the pursuit of success. She understands that real strength is not just about pushing through, it's about balance, about knowing when to rest, when to recharge, when to reflect. She listens to her intuition, trusts herself, and honors her well-being. She knows that taking care of herself is not selfish, it is necessary. She refuses to live life on autopilot. She does not just exist, she truly lives. She sets goals, takes action, and makes every moment count. She does not let life pass her by. She is present, intentional, and fully engaged. She understands that her time is valuable and she does not waste it on things that do not align with her purpose. A strong woman is unstoppable. She does not let fear, doubt, or the opinions of others control her. She creates her own path, walks it with confidence, and refuses to settle for anything less than the life she knows she is capable of living. She does not let the past define her. A strong woman understands that mistakes, failures, and disappointments are not life sentences. They are lessons. She does not dwell on what went wrong, nor does she allow past pain to dictate her future. She chooses to learn, to grow, and to move forward with wisdom. She refuses to be a prisoner of regret. Instead, she takes responsibility for her actions, embraces accountability, and makes the necessary changes to become better. She is mentally tough. Life will throw challenges at her, people will doubt her, and she will face moments of uncertainty, but she does not crumble under pressure. She does not give in to self-pity or victimhood. She knows that resilience is built in the hard times. She faces adversity head-on, knowing that it is through struggle that she gains strength. She does not run from problems. She tackles them, learns from them, and comes out stronger than before. She sets boundaries and stands by them. A strong woman does not allow people to take advantage of her time, energy, or kindness. She knows her worth and does not tolerate disrespect. She does not feel guilty for saying no to things that do not serve her. She understands that setting boundaries is not selfish, it is necessary for protecting her peace. She surrounds herself with people who respect her, uplift her, and bring value to her life. She has no time for negativity, toxicity, or drama. She takes action. A strong woman does not sit around waiting for things to happen. She makes them happen. She does not let fear of failure keep her from pursuing her goals. She knows that nothing will change unless she puts in the work. She takes risks, steps out of her comfort zone, and does what needs to be done, even when she doesn't feel ready. She does not wait for the perfect moment. She creates it. She embraces discomfort. She understands that growth is not found in the easy or the familiar. She willingly pushes herself into situations that challenge her, knowing that it is the only way to reach new levels of success. She does not shy away from difficult conversations, tough decisions, or hard work. She does not let fear of discomfort hold her back. She faces it, embraces it, and uses it to propel herself forward. She leads by example. A strong woman does not just talk about success, she embodies it. She practices what she preaches, shows up with integrity, and leads with authenticity. She inspires others not by what she says, but by what she does. She is not afraid to stand alone in her truth. She does not seek approval or validation. She walks her path with confidence, knowing that her actions will speak louder than any words. She does not let external opinions define her. A strong woman is not swayed by the expectations of others. She does not live her life based on what society says she should do. She follows her own vision, makes her own rules, and trusts her own instincts. She is not afraid to be different, to stand out, or to challenge the status quo. She refuses to shrink herself to fit into someone else's version of success. She understands the power of gratitude. A strong woman does not dwell on what she lacks. She focuses on what she has. She finds joy in the little things, appreciates the journey, and remains thankful for every experience that has shaped her. She does not take life for granted. She understands that gratitude is the foundation of happiness, and she cultivates it daily. She invests in herself. A strong woman knows that she is her greatest asset. She prioritizes learning, personal development, and self-improvement. She reads books, seeks mentorship, and constantly expands her knowledge. She knows that true power comes from continuous growth, and she never stops evolving. She does not make excuses. A strong woman takes ownership of her life. She does not blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck for where she is. She understands that she is in control of her destiny. If something is not working, she changes it. If she faces a setback, she finds a way to overcome it. She does not wait for opportunities, she creates them. She values authenticity. A strong woman does not pretend to be someone she's not. She is unapologetically herself, unafraid to express her opinions, and unwilling to compromise her values. She does not put on a mask to please others. She stands firm in her truth and embraces her uniqueness. She knows that real confidence comes from self-acceptance. She never stops moving forward. No matter how hard life gets, no matter how many obstacles she faces, she keeps going. She is relentless in her pursuit of success, happiness, and fulfillment. She understands that life is a journey, and she is committed to making the most of it. She does not settle, she does not give up, and she does not look back. She continues to rise, to grow, and to inspire. She builds unshakable self-discipline. A strong woman does not rely on motivation alone because she understands that motivation is fleeting. Some days she won't feel like getting up early. Some days she won't feel like putting in the work. But she does it anyway. She pushes through the resistance, ignores the excuses, and stays committed to her vision. She does not allow her emotions to dictate her actions. She lets her principles and discipline lead the way. She knows that success is built on daily habits, not occasional bursts of effort. She takes care of her body and mind. She understands that strength is not just about willpower, it's about taking care of herself. She does not sacrifice her health for the sake of temporary success. She nourishes her body with the right food, stays active, and prioritizes rest. She also feeds her mind with positive, empowering thoughts. She removes negativity from her life, whether it's toxic people, harmful habits, or self-doubt. She knows that true power comes from balance, physical strength, mental clarity, and emotional resilience. She faces rejection without losing confidence. A strong woman does not let rejection break her. She understands that rejection is not a reflection of her worth. It is simply redirect. She does not take failure personally. She sees every no as a step closer to a yes. She keeps knocking on doors, keeps pushing forward, and refuses to let temporary setbacks define her journey. She knows that the people who achieve great things are the ones who do not give up. No matter how many times they hear no, she does not waste energy on things she cannot control. She refuses to be consumed by things that drain her energy without adding value to her life. She does not waste time worrying about what others think, stressing over things outside of her control, or holding on to resentment. Instead, she focuses on what she can control: her mindset, her effort, and her actions. She understands that energy is her most valuable resource, and she uses it wisely. She lifts others up. A strong woman does not see success as a competition. She does not tear other women down out of insecurity. Instead, she empowers, supports, and uplifts those around her. She celebrates the achievements of others without jealousy. She knows that true strength is not just about rising alone, it's about bringing others with her. She creates an environment where people feel valued, encouraged, and inspired to be their best. She takes responsibility for her happiness. A strong woman does not wait for someone else to make her happy. Her happiness lies from within her. She pushes herself to make it happy. She does not rely on external circumstances to give her a sense of fulfillment. She creates her own happiness through gratitude, purpose, and self-love. She does not seek validation from others. She validates herself. She understands that happiness is a choice, and she chooses to embrace it every single day. She adapts to change. Life is unpredictable, and a strong woman knows that flexibility is key. She does not resist change, she embraces it. She does not cling to the past or dwell on what used to be. Instead, she remains open to new opportunities, new experiences, and new ways of thinking. She understands that growth requires adaptation, and she welcomes change as a necessary part of her journey. She masters emotional intelligence. A strong woman does not let her emotions control her. She acknowledges them, processes them, and then moves forward with clarity. She does not react impulsively or let temporary emotions dictate long-term decisions. She remains calm under pressure, approaches challenges with a clear mind, and navigates difficult situations with wisdom. She understands that strength is not about suppressing emotions, it's about managing them effectively. She is fearless in the pursuit of her goals. A strong woman does not let fear hold her back. She takes risks, steps into the unknown, and refuses to let self-doubt stop her. She knows that fear is a natural part of growth, but she does not let it control her. She moves forward despite fear, understanding that courage is not the absence of fear, it is taking action in spite of it. She protects her peace. A strong woman does not engage in unnecessary drama, gossip, or negativity. She removes herself from toxic environments and sets firm boundaries with people who do not respect her energy. She understands that her peace of mind is priceless, and she does everything in her power to protect it. She chooses to focus on positivity, growth, and things that bring her joy. She lives with purpose. A strong woman does not wander through life without direction. She knows what she wants, and she moves toward it with intention. She is not content with merely existing. She wants to make an impact, leave a legacy, and create something meaningful. She defines success on her own terms and pursues a life that aligns with her values, passions, and dreams. She stays true to herself. No matter how much pressure the world puts on her to be something she's not, she remains authentic. She refuses to conform to expectations that do not align with her beliefs. She speaks her truth, follows her own path, and embraces her individuality. She knows that real power comes from authenticity, and she refuses to be anything less than her true self. She refuses to settle for mediocrity. A strong woman does not accept a life that is less than what she is capable of. She does not lower her standards to fit in or play small to make others comfortable. She pushes herself beyond the limits, constantly striving for better, for more, for greatness. She knows that settling leads to regret, and regret is something she refuses to carry. She embraces discomfort, challenges herself, and continuously works toward becoming the best version of herself. She owns her voice and speaks with conviction. A strong woman does not silence herself out of fear of judgment. She is not afraid to express her thoughts, stand up for what she believes in, and assert herself in any room she walks into. She does not seek approval from others before speaking her truth. She understands that her voice matters, her opinions are valid, and her presence commands respect. She speaks with clarity, power, and purpose, never allowing insecurity to hold her back. She learns from every experience. A strong woman does not see mistakes as failures. She sees them as lessons. She does not waste time dwelling on the past, feeling sorry for herself, or letting setbacks define her. Instead, she analyzes what went wrong, extracts the wisdom from every situation, and uses it to move forward stronger. She knows that every challenge, every heartbreak, and every obstacle is shaping her into a more resilient, wiser, and unstoppable force. She does not chase, she attracts. A strong woman does not beg for attention, approval, or love. She does not lower her value by chasing people who do not appreciate her. Instead, she focuses on being her best self, and by doing so, she naturally attracts the right opportunities, the right relationships, and the right energy into her life. She carries herself with confidence, knowing that she is enough as she is. She does not need to prove her worth. Her presence speaks for itself. She embraces solitude. A strong woman is not afraid to be alone. She does not seek constant validation from others to feel secure. She enjoys her own company, values her independence, and understands that solitude is a time for growth, reflection, and self-discovery. She does not stay in toxic relationships out of fear of being alone, nor does she surround herself with the wrong people just to avoid loneliness. She knows that being alone and growing is far better than being in bad company and shrinking. She does not let emotions cloud her decisions. A strong woman is not led by fleeting emotions. She does not make impulsive choices based on fear, anger, or frustration. She takes a step back, thinks logically, and makes decisions that align with her long-term vision. She knows that emotional control is a sign of true strength, and she refuses to let temporary feelings derail her progress. She acknowledges her emotions, but does not allow them to dictate her life. She sets high standards for her relationships. A strong woman does not tolerate disrespect, dishonesty, or inconsistency. She does not settle for half-hearted effort, one-sided love, or toxic connections. She values herself too much to allow people in her life who do not treat her with the kindness, loyalty, and love she deserves. She surrounds herself with people who uplift her, challenge her, and inspire her to be better. She knows that the right relationships add value to her life, and she refuses to waste time on those that drain her. She is financially independent. A strong woman does not rely on anyone else to provide for her. She takes responsibility for her financial future, makes smart decisions with her money, and ensures that she is in control of her own life. She understands the power of financial freedom, not just for herself, but for the ability to help and support those she loves. She educates herself on wealth, builds multiple streams of income, and refuses to let financial insecurity dictate her choices. She stays committed to personal growth. A strong woman never stops learning, evolving, and improving herself. She reads, listens, and surrounds herself with people who challenge her to grow. She seeks wisdom, embraces change, and constantly pushes herself beyond her comfort zone. She does not become complacent or stuck in old ways of thinking. She adapts, she grows, and she transforms into a greater version of herself every single day. She remains kind but firm. A strong woman understands that kindness is not weakness. She treats people with respect, compassion, and love, but she also knows how to set boundaries and stand her ground. She does not allow others to take advantage of her kindness or mistake her generosity for naivety. She is loving, but she is also fierce. She is gentle, but she is also unshakable. She knows that true strength is found in balance. She does not compare herself to others. A strong woman does not waste time measuring her success against someone else's timeline. She does not let society dictate where she should be or what she should have achieved by a certain age. She focuses on her own path, her own progress, and her own purpose. She understands that comparison is the enemy of happiness, and she chooses to stay in her own lane, running her own race. She refuses to let fear control her. A strong woman feels fear, but she does not let it stop her. She takes risks, steps outside of her comfort zone, and faces the unknown with courage. She understands that fear is just a test, a barrier standing between her and greatness. She does not let self-doubt win. She does not let fear talk her out of her dreams. She pushes through, knowing that everything she wants is on the other side of fear. She leads with purpose. A strong woman does not wander through life aimlessly, waiting for things to happen. She is intentional about her actions, her goals, and her direction. She wakes up every day with a clear vision, driven by a purpose bigger than herself. She does not just work for a paycheck. She builds, she creates, she contributes. She is not satisfied with simply existing. She wants to make an impact. She understands that life is too short to waste time on meaningless distractions, so she focuses her energy on what truly matters. She does not let setbacks define her. A strong woman knows that failure is not the end, it is a stepping stone. She does not let rejection, disappointments, or mistakes break her spirit. Instead, she uses them as fuel to push forward. She does not dwell on what went wrong. She learns, adjusts, and keeps going. She understands that success is built on resilience, and the only way to lose is to give up. She refuses to let temporary struggles convince her that she is not capable. She protects her peace. A strong woman does not allow negativity to consume her. She is mindful of what she allows into her life, whether it is the people she surrounds herself with, the content she consumes, or the thoughts she entertains. She does not engage in unnecessary drama, gossip, or toxic relationships. She values her peace, her mental clarity, and her emotional stability. She understands that protecting her energy is essential to staying focused, happy, and productive. She prioritizes her health, physically, mentally, and emotionally. A strong woman understands that success is nothing without health. She does not neglect her body or mind in pursuit of her goals. She eats well, stays active, and ensures that she takes care of herself. She prioritizes rest, manages stress, and does not ignore the warning signs of burnout. She understands that self-care is not selfish, it is necessary. She invests in herself because she knows that a strong mind and body are the foundation of everything she wants to achieve. She does not let fear of judgment hold her back. A strong woman understands that no matter what she does, there will always be people who criticize, doubt, or misunderstand her. She does not let that stop her. She does not seek approval from those who do not understand her vision. She moves forward boldly, focused on her mission, rather than wasting energy on those who do not support her. She knows that playing small to please others only limits her potential. She embraces the power of discipline. A strong woman does not rely on motivation alone. She understands that discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. She does what needs to be done, even when she does not feel like it. She does not wait for the perfect mood or the right conditions. She creates progress through consistent effort. She builds habits that push her forward and eliminate excuses that hold her back. She takes responsibility for her life. A strong woman does not blame others for her circumstances. She does not wait for someone to save her, fix her problems, or hand her opportunities. She owns her choices, her actions, and her results. She understands that everything she wants is within her power to create. She does not waste time complaining. She finds solutions. She does not wait for luck. She creates her own success. through effort, strategy, and persistence. She lifts others up. A strong woman does not compete with other women, she empowers them. She does not see success as a limited resource. She understands that confidence is not built by tearing others down, but by lifting others up. She encourages, supports, and inspires. She knows that true strength is not just about personal achievement, but about making a positive impact on those around her. She adapts to change. A strong woman does not fear the unknown. She does not resist change, she embraces it. She understands that growth requires evolution and success requires flexibility. When life throws unexpected challenges her way, she does not crumble. She adjusts, pivots, and finds a way forward. She understands that change is an opportunity, not a threat, and she uses it to her advantage. She does not waste time proving herself. A strong woman does not feel the need to convince others of her worth. She lets her actions speak for themselves. She does not engage in unnecessary arguments or try to prove herself to people who do not value her. She focuses on building, growing, and achieving rather than seeking validation from those who do not matter. She creates her own definition of success. A strong woman does not allow society to dictate what success should look like for her. She does not chase a life that does not align with her values. She defines success on her own terms. Whether it is financial freedom, personal fulfillment, or making a difference. She is not influenced by outside pressure or expectations. She walks her own path unapologetically, and she owns every step of it. She never stops believing in herself. A strong woman knows that self-doubt is the greatest enemy of progress. She does not let negative thoughts control her. She reminds herself daily that she is capable, worthy, and powerful. She refuses to give up on herself no matter how hard the journey gets. She understands that belief in herself is the foundation of everything she will accomplish. She values her time. A strong woman knows that time is the most valuable resource she has. She does not waste it on meaningless distractions, unproductive habits, or people who drain her energy. She prioritizes tasks that bring her closer to her goals and eliminates unnecessary obligations that do not serve her purpose. She understands that every second spent on negativity, self-doubt, or procrastination is a second stolen from her potential. She is intentional with her schedule, making sure that every moment is used wisely. She is relentless in pursuit of growth. A strong woman does not settle for mediocrity. She seeks growth in every aspect of her life, personally, professionally, emotionally, and spiritually. She reads, learns, and surrounds herself with people who challenge her to be better. She does not stay stagnant or wait for opportunities to come to her. She actively creates them. She welcomes constructive criticism because she knows that feedback is a tool for growth, not an attack on her character. She is always evolving, always improving, always striving for the next level. She does not let emotions dictate her actions. A strong woman experiences emotions just like everyone else, but she does not let them control her decisions. She understands that emotions are temporary, but the choices she makes in the heat of the moment can have lasting consequences. She does not allow fear to paralyze her, anger to control her, or sadness to define her. She practices emotional intelligence, recognizing when to step back, process her feelings, and move forward with clarity. She holds herself to high standards. A strong woman does not lower her expectations to accommodate people who refuse to grow. She demands excellence from herself and expects the same from those she allows in her life. She does not tolerate disrespect, dishonesty, or inconsistency. She understands that self-respect is non-negotiable, and she refuses to accept less than she deserves. She builds relationships, whether personal or professional, on mutual respect, honesty, and integrity. She is financially independent. A strong woman does not rely on anyone else to take care of her needs. She takes control of her finances, educates herself about money, and ensures that she is never in a position where she has to depend on someone else for her survival. She saves, invests, and builds wealth not just for herself, but for future generations. She understands that financial freedom is a key part of personal empowerment, and she takes it seriously. She refuses to live in the past. A strong woman does not allow past mistakes, traumas, or failures to define her. She does not dwell on what went wrong. She extracts the lesson, applies it, and moves forward. She understands that every setback was necessary for her growth, and every hardship built the resilience she has today. She refuses to waste time regretting things she cannot change. Instead, she focuses on creating a better future. She stands firm in her values. A strong woman is not easily swayed by opinions, trends, or external pressures. She knows what she believes in, and she stands by it, even when it is unpopular. She does not compromise her morals or integrity for temporary gain. She speaks up for what is right, even when her voice shakes. She understands that staying true to herself is far more important than being liked by everyone. She does not compete with others, she competes with herself. A strong woman is not distracted by comparisons or competition. She understands that her journey is unique, and her only focus is becoming a better version of herself every day. She celebrates the success of others without feeling threatened. She understands that real success comes from consistent self-improvement, not from trying to outshine someone else. She knows when to walk away. A strong woman does not hold on to relationships, jobs, or situations that no longer serve her growth. She recognizes when something is toxic, draining, or unfulfilling, and she has the courage to let it go. She does not stay in places where she is not valued, respected, or appreciated. She understands that walking away is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of self-respect. She embraces solitude. A strong woman is comfortable being alone. She does not seek validation or company just to avoid loneliness. She values time with herself, using it to reflect, grow, and recharge. She understands that solitude is where clarity is found, where goals are refined, and where self-love is cultivated. She does not need constant external stimulation because she has built a strong relationship with herself. She is unstoppable. A strong woman does not wait for permission to chase her dreams. She does not let circumstances, opinions, or obstacles stop her from achieving what she set out to do. She understands that challenges will come, but they are not roadblocks. They are tests of her determination. She keeps pushing, keeps moving, keeps building, because she knows that everything she desires is on the other side of perseverance.